Hello, and welcome to Your Money 2.0. I'm Christopher Viali, President of Cambridge Credit Counseling. In our recent webisodes, we've discussed the negative effects that debt settlement services can have on your credit. In this episode, we're going to focus on how you can select a reputable organization if you, a friend, or a family member feel stressed out by debt that they've accumulated. Debt settlement organizations use a variety of advertising techniques to encourage participation in their programs. Most recently, they've used images of our president as if to suggest that a government program exists to bail you out of debt. However, there is a long history of providing misinformation in this industry's advertising, most notably in such a declaration that such services can help you eliminate 50% or more of what you owe. This kind of misinformation has prompted many consumer protection advocates to call for more effective government regulations. Some states have slowly begun to respond, but in the meantime, debt settlement ads have become more and more prominent on the radio, television, and on the internet. The messaging within these ads embeds the idea that it's somehow okay for you to walk away from your debt. With the barrage of debt settlement ads on television and radio, it almost seems believable that they can help you to make tens of thousands of your dollars of indebtedness disappear. I hear the sentiment from consumers each and every day. They ask me, how can this not be true if I see and hear these advertisements all the time? I usually caution these individuals not to believe everything they hear, because the fact of the matter is that in almost all cases, working with such a company can yield catastrophic results. Therefore, it's important that you do your homework. Be sure that you always check out an organization's rating with the Better Business Bureau. But don't stop there. When speaking to a debt relief representative, ask if they have the necessary certifications and licenses to conduct business in your state. If they say yes, request the license number and an address of an official state website to verify its legitimacy. If they hesitate, move on. A legitimate company would be happy to have you see all their credentials. Unlike some debt settlement companies whose salesman you might mistake for a legitimate counselor, a reputable credit counseling agency will employ only accredited counselors who must advise you in your best interests. When trained and certified by a national independent organization, counselors must adhere to a standardized code of ethics and regularly receive continuing education to help them provide the best advice possible. When contacting a certified credit counselor, you should receive a comprehensive financial analysis that allows the counselor to identify the options that suit your specific circumstances. This will help you regain control of your finances. Granted, this is not a quick fix, and some of the initial sessions can be lengthy, but the only way a plan can be customized is to ensure that the counselor has the opportunity to completely understand your financial situation. In some cases, consumers may benefit from a structured guidance of a debt management plan. It may not feel like it, but your creditors are willing to help you, providing that you're working with a legitimate company. Unlike debt settlement, debt management programs are supported through the active participation of your creditors. These plans work to make monthly payments to creditors more manageable for you, most often through concessions such as reduction of your current interest rates and the elimination of late or over-the-limit fees that you may be paying. In return, you simply agree to close the account with the creditor and maintain your monthly payments. In this scenario, creditors don't experience the disruption they go through with a debt settlement service. So you're not walking away from your debt. You're paying back what you owe, but with terms that are more manageable for your situation. For most people, there is nothing more stressful than the thought of being overwhelmed by their financial difficulties. The only thing more devastating is being misled by a service claiming to provide assistance. That's why I urge you to be cautious when seeking debt relief. Thousands of consumers every year are victimized by the practices of bad debt settlement companies. Consumers didn't recognize that they were being led down a gloomy road to financial ruin, but once they were there, they quickly discovered that it's something you don't recover from very easily. That's why you can't afford to take the easy way out. If you know anyone who's considering a debt relief service, I urge you to send them to Cambridge's YouTube page so they can view our 3-part series on the dangers of debt settlement, which include do debt settlement programs work, the cost of debt settlement, and the episode you just viewed. It will be time well spent. Well, that's all for this edition. As always, we welcome your feedback and ask for your thoughts and suggestions by emailing us at yourmoney2@cambridgecredit.org. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm Christopher Viale, President of Cambridge Credit Counseling.